Hey, what's up guys? This is Tack with Northwest Knives and this is Tack's Take. Good morning everybody. Happy Wednesday and welcome to another edition of Tack's Take. Today I'm going to throw you guys a little bit of a curveball. Now you know I like to talk about pocket knives. It's one of my favorite things to do, but today I'm going to be talking about a chef knife. And it's not so much a chef knife for your kitchen, though it can be used in the kitchen. This is an outdoors chef knife. So, with further ado, this is the Messermeister Overland Chef Knife. So, Messermeister is a German-based company, and this little beauty actually comes out of Maniago, Italy. So, let's break it down, shall we? Okay guys, so this little beauty once again is the Overland Chef Knife 8" by Messermeister. So let's talk about the handle first. So what they're using is a canvas micarta, which I think is very smart, and you see it in a lot of outdoors fixed blade knives. The reason they use micarta is because it's basically made out of microfiber cloth. So when this thing gets wet, your hand gets sweaty, the outdoor elements affect your hand, the temperature, blood, whatnot. This gets a lot more sticky, more tacked, so less slippage. So that's exactly what you want when you are outdoors, something that will not slip. Now, in the handle, they also have a little lanyard hole as well as a bottle opener. Also, the design of this thing with this really nice finger choil here and this nice little recurve here, this is going to give you the ultimate comfort in your hand, large hand or small hand. This thing is locked in, ready to work. So when it comes to the steel, this is a nitro cobalt steel with a 62 Rockwell. So for you guys that don't know much about steel and it sounded like I just spoke a different language, basically what that equates to is a long-lasting edge retention as well as a very tough, strong steel. The two things you want when you're outdoors and working. Also, one of my favorite features of this knife is the 60-40 grind. So basically what that 60-40 grind is, and you can kind of see it as I angle it around, that 60-40 grind is going to give more strength and add more weight to the cutting edge. So basically what happens when you add more weight to the cutting edge and the knife is doing that itself means you are putting less effort into cutting. So you're going to want to conserve that energy, especially when you're outdoors working hard. The knife is going to do most of the work. Also, it has a ballistic tip. The reason they did a ballistic tip is because it adds more strength to the tip. Everything from the tip to the heel of the knife, you're going to have an overall better strength knife. So these guys at Messermeister have really thought of everything when it comes to this knife. So let's take a look at the dimension, shall we? Okay guys, so like I mentioned before, this is an 8" chef knife. So the steel itself is 8 inches. The handle is 5 1/4. Giving you an overall length of 13 1/4 inch knife. So again, perfect size for an 8" chef knife in the handle. But one thing they did over at Messermeister, which I think is very smart too, this knife comes with a friend. And it's going to be the Overland utility knife. So a lot of the same features that the chef knife is going to have, just in a smaller, more compact size. I think this is great because now you cover all your bases when you're outdoors on the campsite. You have your large knife for your larger food, can also do smaller food, but if you need more comfort for certain smaller foods, now you have your small knife. So large food, small food, put them together, all your bases are covered. So guys, the way to get a hold of these is come visit us at Northwest Knives here in Meridian, Idaho, or jump on our website at northwestknives.com. You will not be disappointed. I also mentioned before, these knives are beautiful. So not only will they look good in your kitchen, but they'll look good and they're really meant for the campsite, the RV, anything outdoors. But if you're like me, I also use it in my kitchen. If I'm ready to go outdoors, I'm taking it with me. So guys, thank you again for supporting our channel. Leave us a like, drop a comment. We love to answer questions. And again, we will see you next week for another edition of Tax Take. Take care.